Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to discuss the somewhat controversial topic that came up after America's Sweethearts debuted on Netflix, which is the pay rate of a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. I've always been shocked at how little cheerleaders get paid in the professional sports field, especially since it's such a coveted and competitive spot to get. I'm going to hit on all of the key points of this topic and break down exactly what they get paid and end with the key reasons as to why their pay rate is so low. First off, according to NBC Sports, the average Cowboys cheerleader does make about $75,000 per year, which isn't a bad salary. However, in America's Sweethearts on Netflix, several of the Cowboys cheerleaders mentioned how little they get paid and that they had to have a full-time job to actually make a living. And one even indicated that their pay was equal to that of a Chick-fil-A worker or substitute teacher, which is more in line with about $35,000 a year salary. NBC Sport also stated that the average NFL cheerleader makes way less, an average of $22,500 per year. After looking into the breakdown of exactly their compensation structure and what they get paid, I don't know how NBC Sport came up with the $75,000 per year. I think their salary is more in line with what one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders mentioned on the Netflix series, which was more in the $35,000 range, equivalent to that of a Chick-fil-A worker or a substitute teacher. If it was actually $75,000, I think that would be more in line with an average income salary. So here's the breakdown of what they get paid. They get paid $500 per game. An average game is about 3 hours. However, the cheerleaders are required to typically get there up to 5 hours before the game, which breaks out to about $62.50 per hour. An average NFL football season is about 17 to 18 games, which comes out to $9,000 in compensation for the actual games. The next portion of their compensation is the practice pay. They get paid $15 to $20 per hour for practices, and they practice anywhere from 20 to 40 hours per week. When I did the math on this, averaging about 35 hours of practice per week for 52 weeks, which I don't think they train every week in the year, that breaks out to $36,400. So if we added that number plus the game amount, we're at about $45,000 per year, and that was calculating on the high side. The other compensation opportunity they have is for appearances, which they get paid a flat rate of $50 to $75 per appearance. So in order to get up to that $75K, they would have to be making about one appearance per day to get to that salary point. The other compensation opportunity that I wanted to mention would be the ability to grow and monetize social media accounts because of your association with the DCC name. For example, Kelsey has over 400,000 followers on Instagram, while Reese has over 600,000 followers on Instagram. This could, of course, end up in major sponsorship and endorsement deals. Interestingly enough, a water boy that works in the NFL typically gets paid about $58,000 per year, whereas the average NFL player gets paid about $2 million per year. There have been several lawsuits in the past from Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, and several of them have resulted in drastic increases in pay, getting them up to where they are now. So why do the DCC girls get paid so little? How does the NFL get away with this? My belief is that it is simple supply and demand. There are so many gorgeous girls that are great dancers, phenomenal athletes that are wanting this position so bad. They want to have been a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Because the spots are so coveted and in such high demand, and there's so many athletes trying out, I believe that NFL does not have any reason to increase the pay for these positions. Now, on America's Sweethearts, the coaches and the executives mentioned that the girls are not doing it for the money. They are doing it because they're in love with dancing and they have a passion for the sport and performing. And there's only so many opportunities for elite dancers in the market today, and this is a great opportunity for any elite dancer. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. If you have any questions, also leave those below, and we will see you on the next video.